Welcome to Words of Hope devotional again today. Today we're going to continue our family series and doing God's way. Doing it God's way. We've talked about parents with their children, not to exasperate them. We talked about husbands, how we're to be spiritual leaders and not dictators in our home, thinking that we need to control everything. It is actually a unit. We are to be one body, as it is written in the Old Testament, because we become one flesh. So we work as a unit. We work as together. But the husband has a role and the wife has a role. But listen here, husbands. This is really going to step on our toes, I think, today. And this is coming from Eugene Peterson's The Message. Husbands, go all out in your love for your wives. Now, yesterday it says wives submit to your husbands, but we need to really keep that in context. The spirituality of our family. That is our job. And we lead the family in spiritual matters. But it says, husbands, go all out in your love for your wives, exactly as Christ did for the church. And what did Christ do for the church? He died for the church. And who is the church? We are. If we have accepted Christ as our personal Savior, then we are a part of that church, and He did that for us. And we are to lay down our lives for our wives. We must be willing to do that. A love marked by giving, not getting. Christ's love makes the church whole. His words evoke her beauty. Everything He does and says is designed to bring the best of her, dressing her in dazzling white silk, radiant with holiness. And that is how husbands ought to love their wives. They're really doing themselves a favor, since they're already one in marriage. I really think that speaks for itself. I really don't think we need to elaborate a lot on these scriptures, because let's keep in context. Let's keep things in the way that it is written, that we are to be a unit, not to be dictators as husbands, but to love our wives enough to lay down our lives for them, that we would be willing. As I said before, I'm not a financial person. My wife does that, and to be honest with you, do I get myself in trouble in that area sometimes? Absolutely, because I'm just not very good at it. I'm not that kind of person that can do that. But it is my responsibility to be the spiritual leader, and I even fail to do that sometimes. But we need to ask God of heaven to help us to do better in those areas, and pray that God of heaven will do that for us in our lives. May God bless you. Be sure to visit us at www.hopeministries.name and sign up on our guest book, or even go to our Words of Hope devotionals and even look at some of the past devotionals that we have done. May God bless you and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.